This week, we head to the Space Coast to experience a little Disney magic.
And then we go on a quest of cosmic proportions.
We'll also have the latest theme park news and more coming at you
right now.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park, offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee. Both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
And this is Spencer. Say hi, Spencer. She's a little tired. She needs her nap. We actually, just this past week we had a bit of a scare with her. She was in the hospital for a little bit, but she's feeling much better right now.
That's
Spencer,
really good to hear.
Hey, can I have a kiss? Mwah.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
Spencer.
We actually have another friend of ours that's also in the hospital right now. His name is Jack Krause. You may have noticed his work, especially if you're in the media. He's designed a lot of the lanyards. If you've gone to SeaWorld to the pretzel place, he designed that place. He went to the Star Wars opening night event. The special ticket you got, he designed that. Yeah. Good friend of ours, and he's having a little trouble right now.
Yeah, definitely. So if you are able to donate any amount of money to his, there's a GoFundMe for him. It's gofundme.com/Jack Krause. We would definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, any and all donations from $1 to however much you can donate is gladly accepted and
Absolutely.
thanked. But let's get to some news in the queue and talk about what's going on. First up this week, the Disney Magic Kingdom's mobile game is now available.
The free-to-play mobile game gives Apple and Android users the chance to build their own virtual Disney theme park.
Now, the game allows players to enter a stylized Disney park that has been corrupt by villainous magic.
Gamers can revitalize the park by building digital representations of attractions like Space Mountain, California Screaming, and It's a Small World, and by collecting avatars of Disney and Pixar characters.
Have you gotten to play this?
Yes.
What level are you at?
I've only done like a few things. I haven't gotten to play that much, but I did get the gist of it, and I think the story is really neat, that it is a corrupt park, and you're kind of like rebuilding the park, washing away the evilness.
Yeah, I'm at level 11 right now with my character, and I love the fact that it involves existing Disney park attractions as well as some new things that are just made for the game. So it kind of adds its own uniqueness to the Disney park world.
Yeah, it is really cool. I would say that it looks better on an iPad.
Yeah.
I played it on my iPad mini, and then I tried to play it on my phone, and it was just
the size difference.
Was better, yeah, a lot better. So.
And it's a free game. It's free to download, but of course, there are things in the game that you can buy to speed things up. So just be wary of how much you're spending.
Yes.
Yeah, because you might start spending $100. Not naming names.
Oh no.
No, I didn't. Sydney, it's okay. I didn't spend $100 on the game. Don't worry. I didn't spend any money on this game yet, but just be wary about it.
He said yet.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble. Walt Disney World is now offering preferred parking at Magic Kingdom and Epcot.
Guests arriving at the parking toll booths for Magic Kingdom and Epcot have the option of paying $35 instead of the standard $20 to park closer to the attractions.
Resort guests and those with annual passes who normally park for free can pay the $15 difference for preferred parking as well.
The new preferred parking sections are not new parking spots, but rather existing spaces that were previously available without an additional fee.
At Magic Kingdom, the preferred parking is the section Jafar or Aladdin, while Epcot is a maze.
Walt Disney World has not officially announced or publicly commented on preferred parking yet, so this may be a temporary test. It's not yet available at Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios.
I mean, it makes sense. All the other parks have preferred parking available, so, I mean, the fact that Disney's starting to do it. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's just a cash grab from Disney, and I'm like, well, then you want to say it's a cash grab from the other parks, because this is kind of a standard practice at theme parks.
It's true. It does make sense with the other parks doing it as well. I think I wouldn't pay extra.
No.
No way. To get a little bit of a closer spot, especially with the trams they have. They have such a good tram system at Disney that, it's kind of not worth it to me. Plus, it was always so nice to be one of the few lucky ones to get, if you're an annual pass holder, getting the free parking and getting to park all the way up front.
Right.
So,
I mean, Magic Kingdom is really the only parking lot that I would even consider paying, because it's a big parking lot, and it's a long way to get to the TTC from the parking lot. So, and I personally like walking. So, Epcot Studios, Animal Kingdom, no matter where I park there, I always end up walking. I just skip the trains.
Especially Epcot, the parking lot is not
it's
as
just a straight,
big.
basically just a straight walk to the park. Same with Studios and in a way Animal Kingdom. So, we'll see how this goes, if this becomes permanent or if this is just a test.
Yep.
Now, SeaWorld has announced that the killer whales in their care will be the last, as they will no longer breed the orcas and will be ending their killer whale shows over the next few years.
In place of the show, SeaWorld will introduce new natural orca encounters. These programs will focus on orca enrichment, exercise, and overall health.
The current population of orcas at SeaWorld, including one that became pregnant last year, will live out their lives at the company's park habitats, where they will continue to receive care.
Given their expected lifespan, the killer whales could be on display for 30 to 50 more years.
The changes will start in San Diego Park next year, followed by San Antonio, and then Orlando in 2019. Okay, so this is obviously big.
This is a hot topic right now.
Hot topic and big news. I mean, it's SeaWorld has, I guess, a lot of people say they've caved in. They've caved in.
There's two sides to every story.
Yeah.
I'd rather not give too much information on how I feel about it, as I do work for SeaWorld.
Right.
So, I will say that there's always good pros and cons, but if there's any decision that can be made that will help solidify SeaWorld's future, I think that's important, because SeaWorld does so many amazing things to help animals. And
if they're concentrating more on the conservation of animals now and spending all their money, making sure they rehabilitate all these animals that they can bring in with the rescue team and get them re-released out there. I mean, that's amazing.
Which they've
perfect.
Already done. It's continuing to keep that focus.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely it's hard to talk about without getting into controversial waters. Right. Personally, when this came out, I started seeing really horrible things on both sides of the argument. And now I'm just kind of like, I'll continue to go to the park. I always have a great time with my family, but I'm done talking about this.
Right.
It's happening. You like it, you don't. Good for you. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to enjoy it on my own.
There you go.
So there we go.
Finally, this week, the new spring issue of Attractions Magazine is now available in print, in our iPhone and iPad app, and on the Nook.
This issue features the debut of our new name, logo, and redesign of the whole magazine.
Along with the new logo, we've modernized the look of our pages and sections.
In this issue, you'll find stories on Wet n Wild's history.
You'll also find a Q&A with a SeaWorld dolphin trainer.
A dolphin
trainer.
A look at the new acts at Cirque du Soleil.
Of course, all of our regular columns and everything else you look forward to every issue.
I love the new logo. I know you've seen the new logo here on our show too, and it's I'm liking it. And the redesign here is fantastic.
I like it a lot. Walking in today, I saw the magazine for the first time. I was really excited. I was like, wow, this looks fantastic. Our old logo and design was great as well, but this just looks really clean, and I really do like
the
our
coaster.
logo. So
I love the coaster on there. And I see Jonathan has a few photos in
Sublime
there as
Image
well.
Photography's got some pictures in there, my fiance. So yeah, definitely get your magazine if you can.
Yeah, attractionsmagazine.com. Order a subscription if you don't have one. We'd love to have you aboard our magazine.
Hi everybody, welcome to Hidden Mickey of the Week. Let's go to the Beach Club Resort this time. Along the inside walkway in front of the Cape May Cafe, a full-length Mickey Mouse is standing in a sandcastle. It's the sculpture farthest to the left, on the wall facing the pool. This is a standard Hidden Mickey that's been there a long time, and it's worth the effort to find him.
best day ever at Fun Spot America.
Man, I really want to go on a cruise.
Yeah, you do. They're so fun.
Tell me about it. I had a glimpse of what one would be like the other day when I boarded the Disney Magic to watch a media viewing of Tangled the musical. And let me tell you, I need to book a sailing ASAP.
Okay, well, don't just sit there talking about it. Go do it.
I'd love to, but first I want to show you all just what to expect on the ship. Now, take a look. So here we are in Port Canaveral, Florida. Right behind me is the Disney Magic cruise ship. Now, this is my first time here. I have never in my life been on a cruise ship, so I am so excited to head in there. Though we're not going on an actual cruise, we are going to see the brand new Tangled musical show, as well as give you a tour of the ship itself through a first-timer's eyes. So let's go. Here we are outside the Walt Disney Theater aboard the Disney Magic to see the show Tangled the musical. As you can see, they got it decked out, ready to go inside. I love Tangled, so let's go. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can honestly say, for me personally, Tangled the Musical is one of my favorite Disney shows I have ever seen them put on. This is Broadway caliber stuff here on a cruise ship. You have to check this out if you're sailing on the Disney Magic. The new songs that Macon wrote were fantastic. The choreography, the set design. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to spoil it. Come see this. So we're here inside the Animator's Palette restaurant for lunch, and what we have here is a draw your own character. When you sit down, you can draw within these blue lines whatever you want, as long as you know numbers or names or anything. But make your own drawing, and then I'm hearing a little bit later we may see this come to life on some screens around here. Let's take a look. So you end up eating a lot of food when you're on a cruise ship, and a good way to kind of keep the weight down, instead of taking the elevators, take the stairs. You know, in theory, it's a good tip. In practice, here we are on the upper decks of the ship. Behind me is the Aqua Lab. This is the kids' play area. I might have to take Spencer here because this looks a lot of fun. A good tip for when you want to wander around the upper deck here, bring sunglasses. Boy, is it bright. Whew. All right, so behind me, right up there, that is the Aqua Dunk. And what that is a slide where you get into a tube, cross your arms, and the floor drops out from under you, and you go down the slide. There's some things like that at water parks around Orlando, so you might be familiar with it. But out at sea, it's gonna have an extra thrill to it. So for the parents who want a little quiet time on the upper decks with their own pool, here's the adults only area. Let the kids play over at the Aqua Lab. You can just relax here. So here we are inside the Oceaneers Club. Now this place is built for kids. Lots of themed areas they can play in. Right behind me you got Pixie Hollow. Over here there's Andy's room. It's a Toy Story themed room with a Slinky Dog slide in it. You got the Mickey Mouse Club room, and then over here, I need to shrink down to kid size because of the Avengers Academy. So I've been told to try out this hand washing system that they have here at the Oceaneers Club. So, whoa! Oh wow, that's awesome. It's spinning. It's like high-powered jets. They're spinning around each of my hands here. Feels kind of weird. So here inside the animator studio in the Oceaneers lab, there's some really cool, unique little details for fans of Disney parks, like this painting of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, or SEA. There's a painting over here of Mystic Manor from Hong Kong, the Tower of Terror from Tokyo Disney Sea. Really cool little details. So here we are inside O'Gill's Pub. Now on days that Tangled the Musical is performing on the Magic, this place transforms into the Snuggly Duckling. That's pretty cool theming right there. So here we are inside Keys. Now this is part of the after hours area on the Magic, which is adults only. This is a nightclub, bluesy lounge type place, and every night there's a guy that plays piano right here behind me. Well, that's it of our look at the Disney Magic here. I'm just gonna stay and maybe they don't notice that I'm on board.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
If you've ever visited a Great Wolf Lodge resort, you might be familiar with their scavenger hunt type game, Magic Quest.
Yes, well, now kids of all ages can use that same kind of technology and gaming system at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex with their new Cosmic Quest.
That's right, and we sent Jessie to show you just what it's all about. Take it away, Jessie.
Hi everyone, I am here at the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex for the launch of their newest attraction, Cosmic Quest. Let's see if I have what it takes to be the next astronaut.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go for Cosmic Quest!
Cosmic Quest.
So Cosmic Quest is a one-of-the-kind live-action game here at Kennedy Space Center where you get to go onto real NASA missions with your own Cosmic Quest activation device. You complete missions by learning information at the different pickup points and then completing a challenge at one of our encounter stations.
Will I be able to redo the different things if I get them wrong?
Yes. In fact, we highly encourage that. All of the challenges you can get 1 to 3 stars, and you can play them as many times as you want over and over to try to get those 3-star ratings.
Is this a good age range for multiple ages, multiple generations? Like, what age do you think should start playing?
Well, I think it's great for all ages, and it's really great to play as a family. Parents and children can play together and learn all about real NASA missions and real science that's happening at NASA.
So I'm here at my first mission assignment station, and I'm getting a little help from this guy because I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly. So for your mission assignment station, you'll go ahead and scan your badge.
Okay.
Kind of give it a flick there. Exactly. Perfect. You did it. So what you're going to do next is you're going to go to our lab stations. So we've got to visit Venus, Mercury, and Neptune. And at those stations, what you learn is critical to the challenge at the end, to our encounter.
Ooh, I
So
feel like I
good
need a
luck.
notepad.
Yeah, that might help. So let's go.
All right. So I just finished all 3 of my labs and I'm heading into my final encounter. I'm pretty nervous
I think
here.
you'll do just fine.
Whew,
Give it a
let's
try.
see.
Give it a flick over there. Good job.
Woo, okay. I'm going for a full run of potatoes here.
Excellent.
We'll see how you did.
Space loves potatoes. Did you see the
1
movie The
potato,
Martian?
2 potato, yes.
Exactly.
3 potato.
And
Okay.
you might want to reduce this a bit because you're using a lot
Oh,
of
I am
power
using a
there.
lot of power. You're right. Down, 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 down. Oh, down, down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and everything over here is good.
That looks great over there.
Okay, not
It
touching
might
you.
be a bit much, but in a second you're going to need to harvest. So click
Harvest,
click to
harvest. Can I plant more potatoes?
You can.
Ah!
But get those harvested too. You're doing great. Oh,
Thank you for your perseverance.
oh my
Harvesting
gosh.
crops in space.
Scrubbed!
Able to provide
I
enough
got
fresh
scrubbed.
That's okay. The beauty of this is it's good for a year, so you can keep
I have a whole
trying
year to not get scrubbed.
Exactly. You'll
Then
keep
I'll
trying and
apply.
keep improving. You'll do okay next time. Don't worry.
So if I hadn't gotten scrubbed, what would have happened?
What would have happened was, and I'll just hook you up either way, you would have gotten this bot, which goes, and you can see all my bling here on the lanyard. This goes on your lanyard since you attempted your mission there. Good job.
I got one, even though I was scrubbed. The challenges are spread out throughout the Kennedy Space Center complex. I just finished my Atlantis one and I moved on to my asteroid challenge. Let's see how I stack up with all my lab work. So as you can see, this is not the easiest game out there. It takes a lot of skill and a lot of listening to each one of the different labs, but I finally completed one successfully. I will go with 2 stars. I will take it. That was really cool. This whole thing was vibrating. That's amazing. That's so cool. The Cosmic Quest has officially launched out here at Kennedy Space Center, and if you're interested in seeing how you stack up, just buy one of these game badges for $25. They're good for a whole year of unlimited play. I have to say, it's a lot of fun.
When you go on vacation, you usually have to leave some family or friends behind, and with today's technology, it may seem like you've never even left them, but here's a tip to help them know you're really thinking of them. While you might be thinking, I can just send a text to them, sending a postcard from wherever you're visiting is a really extra special way to let them know that you care. It doesn't even have to be a postcard, you could also ship them a souvenir or anything really. Most of the parks have the option for you to send stuff home via mail really easily. You can even mail them a coconut. Attractions Magazine is your guide to the world's greatest theme parks and attractions. Get the best information, photos, travel tips, rumors, interviews, and reviews from Attractions Magazine. Whether it's new, unique, big or small, or your theme park favorites, we cover it all in Attractions Magazine. Each issue features Central Florida's thrills and excitement delivered directly to your doorstep. Subscribe today at attractionsmagazine.com.
So we have a special shout out this week for our teen reporter Quinn. It's his birthday.
Yes, happy 17th birthday, Quinn.
Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention my wife's birthday. Sydney is on the 28th. She will be years old. We'll be 30 together now. So
Aww,
happy
good.
birthday, Sydney. I
Happy
love you so
birthday.
much.
Oh, happy birthday, Sydney.
Now for this week's calendar.
The Food and Wine Festival at Busch Gardens continues with a performance by Chino y Nacho Saturday and Third Eye Blind Sunday.
I like that name, Chino y Nacho. Mardi Gras Universal also continues this weekend with Ario Speedwagon on Saturday night.
The Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot features performances by the Village People Friday through Sunday.
And finally, this week, Praise Wave at SeaWorld features Michael W. Smith on Saturday.
Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more.
And now, as always, we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
You can visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook. All right.
I heard you got to go on a cruise ship.
Oh, yes. You saw it earlier in the episode. My first time ever stepping foot on a cruise ship. Now, didn't go on an actual cruise, but just spending the 4 or 5 hours on the ship was just so much. Oh my gosh. I see what it is about cruises now, why everyone loves taking them.
It's pretty great, right?
I was surprised. The one thing that surprised me, like, you look at it, and it is massive when you're standing right underneath it. It looks huge, but when you get in there, at least on the Magic, it's not that far from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm. Well, you didn't go on the Oasis or the Allure, but yes.
I've seen photos of those. Those look ginormous compared to the Magic. But Disney, I mean, it's like a theme park on the sea.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love Disney Cruise Line. I love cruises in general, obviously. I worked on the Royal Caribbean for, a year. But so, are you going to be buying a ticket soon? Hopefully.
Hopefully, it's kind of hard to save up that kind of money with the kid, but oh my gosh, if it's going to happen in the future somehow, one way or another, we are going on a cruise as a family, and it will be a Disney cruise that we do. I guess you heard my review. Tangled was just phenomenal. It is Broadway caliber, probably one of the best Disney shows I've ever seen. So jealous. Oh my gosh, if you ever get a chance, you got to go see Tangled the musical. It's worth it. Oh, highly worth it.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun.
Secret blooper of the week.
And now I'm into the IMAX theater for the asteroid something.